Hey guys, wanted to talk about bits, specifically kind of the Milwaukee brand lineup of their Shockwave stuff. I do have some a couple items from DeWalt to talk about, but this is really about the Milwaukee stuff. So the first up is in terms of the Shockwave things that you can get, and this is a small sampling. Are these two? These two came together in a pack, I believe, and this comes with number 1, number 3. You've got your square tips. I don't even know what size those are or how they're counted. You've got 4 of those and 4 of the Phillips. I've got a T25 here, which is common for your deck screws and all that. I've got an adapter from the normal chuck to 1/2 inch. Then we've got the 45-degree angle Milwaukee adapter here. This is impact ready. Number 2 bits, I got a whole pack of number 2s. We've got also the chuck to 1/4 inch here, and I've got the extender. So everything in their lineup that has a silver band in it is supposed, as far as I understand anyways, is supposed to be impact ready and really kind of designed for this gun here. This is their Milwaukee Fuel impact gun. It's probably 100 and maybe 200 foot-pounds of torque max. I don't even know what the settings are on it, but it's got 1, 2, and 3, and it's not gonna be that much. But this is actually a fantastic gun. This has saved my ass one time, being able to torque down lug nuts on my Jeep when all my lugs had sheared off. Two studs sheared off, and I had 3 bent ones. And this tool and being ballsy got me home. So. That's a great tool, and so that's what these bits are designed to work with, is that gun in particular. So there's one reason why I'm really kind of making this videos, and it was the conversation about the Milwaukee number 2 bits versus the DeWalt number 2 bits, and how the DeWalt ones were better. And I've tried both. I bought a pack of both of them to try it out, and the heads on these things are super close. So I'm not even sure if I'm able to show you exactly the difference here on how these are shaped, but this one's kind of like a spearheaded, more or less. It's more kind of broadens out some more than this one does. But I'll just grab a screw here. I'll grab a couple actually, and what I'll do is I'll show you how the fit is between the two of them, because some people are saying the DeWalt ones are better, but what I'm finding out is that depends on who made your screw. If the DeWalt one fits better, these are this is the number 2. This is probably number 3, so that may be unfair. But a number 2 directly into just your regular drywall screw. I mean, it's not going anywhere. That's exactly where it needs to be. And the DeWalt one, honestly, fits just as well. I don't feel that one fits better than the other one. This one doesn't rock back and forth. This one rocks back and forth a little bit, but I mean, maybe the DeWalt one fits slightly better than this one. Yeah, I guess I'll call DeWalt wins on this particular screw. Yeah, it's most likely a number 3 here. Yeah, they both fit great actually in this bigger kind of bolt. Neither of them feel looser than the other. I will call it though, in the game of fairness, that with this drywall screw, which was bought at Lowe's or Home Depot, one of the two, and this number 2 bit from DeWalt, it does fit better. It's a little bit snugger. But I ran into some other screws, and this is kind of what brought my attention to it. I ran into some other screws where the DeWalt one actually sucked, where it didn't fit right, and the Milwaukee one did better. So by having both of these was actually just fine. I mean, the pack of DeWalt ones was probably, you know, I don't know, $5, $10, something like that, and I'm sure these Milwaukee ones were around the same arena. Maybe more because there was more of them. But in the terms of these Shockwave bits, I like them. I haven't broken any. I've used the impact gun on a lot of stuff, and I've given out some of these, but I've never broken one. never broken one, and we've zipped screws through aluminum and steel, and you know, I made this big old storage thing over here to my right with this one bit from Milwaukee, just this one, this T25, and it drove home an entire, I don't know, that's probably 300 screws in this sucker. So whatever this has in it, it's a ton of screws. So anyways, the Milwaukee lineup I really like. You know, I've got their electrical ratchet, I've got their cordless saw, I've got their drill driver hammer drill, I've got their impact gun, I got the batteries and the charger, and I'm very, very happy with the Milwaukee electric lineup. I'm very happy with so far with the performance of these Shockwave bits too. Then I've also got the nut drivers from Milwaukee. Now I've got a set coming of the Matco nut drivers, but in terms of these performing, they do well because they're magnetic, but it means you get a lot of junk in there, so you have to clean them out. But these are Shockwave as well, so these have all done well. I've probably used about 3 out of the 5, but you know, these are good. You shouldn't be able to go wrong with these things. So if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching the video.